Hello everyone, today we are doing just more of the Emerald Randomizer. I'm going to put the rule set in the chat. Hopefully today we won't have any technical difficulties, technical issues and whatnot. I just want to have a nice, relaxing stream where we just get things done. And hello there, calls. Up and just on early, I see. So we're just continuing from where I left off last time. I'm going to send out the Discord notifications very quickly because again, Twitch and YouTube do a very poor job at promoting streams on their own platforms. If you want to get people to watch you, usually you just have to post on a Discord or something and get the people from there to join the stream. That's the only good way to do it. Anyway, so with that said, let's get going. So we were in route 112 and this is our team. Now I might actually raise the Dartini a bit. So let's give it that EXP share for now. Just as insurance, because even if I don't fully evolve it, we can still at least still use it to just get some nice and simple thunder waves off, wraps, just utility moves in general. Okay, level 11. I don't plan to raise it that much, just a little bit. Articuno. Electric does hit hard. The problem is that it has no coverage, so outside of electric moves, it basically gets nothing. Alright, just a reminder, what do we have here in the grass? Nothing particularly good. So then we move on. Fiery Path, hopefully we'll have something good. Beautifly. This would count as both a flying and a bug. Cure Poison, Seviper, that's a really good one. Other poison types we can maybe get, let's see. We have the Nidoking and Nidoqueen. We have just the grass poison types, like Weeping Bell, like Victor Bell. We have Violet Plume. But I'd rather go for a grass type that isn't poison. So then, what else do we have for poison types? Swalot, which can be actually good if you use it right. Other poison types, Venomoth would be really good. Venomoth would be actually an amazing poison type to have. But not in this generation, that's the thing. So, am I forgetting any? Poison types. Crobat. I've kind of overused Crobat, so let's just do... Let's just go with the Seviper. I've basically used Crobat in way too many playthroughs so far. Now, Seviper is actually really good. It might be slow, but it has really high attacking stats and a lot of utility. It has Glare, which is just like Thunder Wave, almost guaranteed paralysis essentially. And unlike Thunder Wave, it can affect ground types, which is the important thing. Similar to like Body Slam. What? Oh, Bold Nature. This really screws us over because now I would have to run it as a special attacker because Bold is minus attack plus defense. Still, Poison Tail is 50% chance. No, Poison Fang is 50% chance. Poison Tail has the critical hit rate and 30% poison, so it's pretty good. And then we have Bite. Later on, we get some other moves. So let's actually raise the Viper instead. So EXP share on the Viper, and that joins the team. We'll grab the berries. Now I need... actually no, just a normal potion. No, she didn't turn. I forgot to run in order to challenge both of them at the same time. Okay, Lantern. Real good mon, but it's not a big deal. Now, Screech is -2 defense, but it has the issue of the awful accuracy. Still, I'd say it's better than Rap. Okay, Raikou, I'm going for Thunder Wave. Then into Glalie. Just double Ice Beam. Then Pichu. It's just easy pickings. Now, let's see. Can we get anything good here? Metapod. Roselia. I did say no grass poison types, plus I already have a poison type now. I really need to think carefully about what my flying type is going to be. I wouldn't call Viper a noodle, it's just not long enough. Okay, this would basically Barboach, Whiskas are amazing water types. But oh well, let's do the battle here. Nosepass does not evolve in this generation, so no, it would be just awful. Okay. I think I suck the Makuhita to get the Glalie in. Come on! It gets magnitude 10, which does the 150 base power stab, so 225 base power essentially. And then I get second paralysis. Okay, at this level of HP, I have to suck. I knew it. I knew it. So what happened there is basically when the AI is low in health, they will pretty much always go for the self-destruct, like the explosion move. Okay. Tartini against the gold. Come on, I need this wrap. Come on. Come on, that was... It was 1 HP, that was it. As long as we had made it through that, we could have healed. But yeah, I got screwed over by the Glalie getting paralyzed earlier. Because then I just couldn't get the move off against the Golem. Ooh, Stuntler. Now, Stuntler can actually... Yeah, here's the thing though. If I get a rock type like the Nosepass, that's it. I can't get another rock type. And there's so many better rock types. Let's say Aerodactyl, for example. Okay, I'm going to start with Glalie straight up. Ice Beam everything. The problem is that last time the Glalie was paralyzed, got stuck in paralysis, and the Golem got the maximum roll on magnitude, which is a 5% chance. So Glalie went down to essentially a 2.5% chance. Now, the reason I always go for Mach-Bike first is so I can access this black belt here. The only way to access him is if you... Another paralysis. The only way to access him is if you have the Mach-Bike. But once we are through that part, then we don't have to worry about it anymore. Grab all the berries and whatnot. To the trainer. Then get the secret power. Okay, Quilava is kinda falling behind in experience. So in the next route I'll need to focus on Quilava to maybe get Typhlosion. I'd say that's going to be very much worth it. Aggron actually can take a lot more than people think. Aggron is one of my favorite mons specifically because it's so tanky. Like with correct like EVs and whatnot and natures, you can actually just tank Earthquake. And Mega Aggron is my favorite Mega because it loses the secondary typing, which honestly almost never matters, and it just gives it the better ability on top, so it can tank some serious moves like Mega Mewtwo, Aura Sphere and whatnot. Like it can tank ridiculous things. Okay, we use the Quilava here. Haunter, we already got a poison type. For Ghost type, I think I'll try to find a Banette. Just because of how much utility it actually has with Will-O-Wisp and whatnot. But anyways, so the thing I was going to say earlier about the nose pass. I'm not going to get something that I'll just get gimped because of later on. Because let's say I get a nose pass now, which by this point it already has relatively low stats compared to other things. Like it has about the same stats as a Quilava. Ooh, a Lugia. Well, Lugia is down, and here, Glare. In this generation, it doesn't have the best accuracy, but it is still worth it, just because you can paralyze ground types using it. Ooh, Black Flute. So we don't need to even bother with the Suit Sack. Vaporeon, the most compatible Pokemon for a human, apparently. But yeah, I'm not going for that. There's so many better water types to pick from. Now, one more level and we will be... I could get a Weeping Bell, like I could have gotten one instead of a Seviper. The problem is, if you don't use the stone to evolve it, the moveset it has is awful. It's genuinely trash moveset. And that's the thing with stone evolutions. In order to punish you for evolving early with the stone, they make it so it basically gets no moves, or at least no good moves. Nidoking would have been a great ground poison type, but I didn't want to use up my ground type slot. Okay. Lunatone. Clearly it's just really solid in 3rd gen. It might not be amazing, but it does what it needs to do very, very competently. Anyways, let's get what normally is double team, flamethrower. Okay, so I've mentioned it before, but in this generation, Manectric does not get flamethrower. In later generations, it does though. From Gen 5 and onwards, it gets flamethrower. I can give the flamethrower to Viper instead, and it would be actually really, really good. But I'll hold off for now. Okay, one more battle and then... Again, there's absolutely no reason for Magnezone to get flamethrower. Like, it makes no sense whatsoever. So I don't know why you are just so stuck up on that. Because what reason would there be for it to have flamethrower? Just because it gets tri-attack? The Drio gets tri-attack, doesn't mean it should get flamethrower or thunderbolt, right? In the older gens at least, things had moves that made sense. In later gens, the moves are all weird. Now, here we can get Metronome on something, just as a meme, if I want to. But I'm not going to for now. Now, let's see, can we sell anything? Not really. How much money do we have? 21,000. We need 80,000 to get the good moves. Asperberry, then we have Scott in here. Okay. Kid? No. Guess none of them. Alright, off we go. We get the dig, TM, might come in handy. Then we keep using Typhlosion for a while longer. Now, certain mons like Typhlosion, Blaziken, Milotic, etc. in the Emerald game just have this interesting animation where they just glow the color of their typing. But I don't know whether to like it or dislike it, because it kinda looks silly sometimes, to put it simply. It just looks weird. Also, we got both the black and the white flute, essentially back to back. Sarpedo Flame Wheel still does a ton. Okay, for Houndour, I just aim and quick attack. Okay, Viper comes in. Viper is high enough level to be able to do some stuff. And that's the beauty of the EXP series. EXP series is very strong for raising things. Everstone, I don't think I will ever use it. The times I've ever used an Everstone, in general, out of thousands of playthroughs, I can probably just count them on one hand. Like, we're talking that few times. Essentially, unless I really wanted a move, and it would take forever to get it by level up, then I just won't use it. The only real case I can remember using Everstone for is just trying to get Giga Drain on Trico by Learn Set, which is at level 51 without evolving. Torchic gets Flamethrower instead, and then Mudkip gets Hydro Pump. And if you evolve them, you cannot get any of the 3 moves outside of TMs or egg moves, etc. I do like the idea of, okay, you won't evolve it, you'll suffer through the game by having a really weak Mon, but you get rewarded with this super strong move. I just like the trade-off there. Ooh, Poison Barb would be great for the Seviper once it levels up a bit more. Elekid. I'm not going to heal because we are just paralyzed, so I'm just going to move it to the back and then switch to the Monectric. It should be getting a new move soon. So Spark and Ice Beam. Then Spark, Ice Beam. I'm kinda curious what type Flannery will have, because, again, the gyms are randomized into monotype, but different from the original. And since Watson was the fire type one, I am hoping Flannery will have something interesting. Nidoqueen, don't really want it. I'm going to just take the long way around the place, get some extra battles in, get some extra items, get the repeat ball, of course. So I'm going to do the trainers here, grab the what normally is a hard scale. This normally is a hard scale, now we have Master Ball. So technically speaking, I could go grab that Metagross now from the default cave, although I would have to take forever raising it. So we have a Master Ball. And also we got Bite on Monectric, so that's the first coverage move. The next coverage move will have to be Hidden Power, and hopefully it won't suck. Because Hidden Power in this game can be between 31 and 71 base power. It's not the fixed 60 base power that it is in later gens. Okay. Bite here, Ice Beam here. Then Bite here. Nice Beam here. Then back down we go. We go over this way. But can Seviper get cut? Just out of curiosity, it might actually be able to get cut. It doesn't. That's fine. But we talk to this guy, get the repeat ball. That guy shows up after you beat Watson. Then we clear the path here, we get strength as well. Then we go in here. We sell a bunch of things. Like the big pearl. And I won't sell the Everstone. But I need to make some room in the bag because these games have limited storage space in the bag. So get rid of Everstone, White Flute, Black Flute, Mail, Macho Brace. Soothe Bell for now. Fairy Candy, Thick Club, Upgrade. I might actually just sell the upgrade for money, to be honest, since it's not like I can use it. Then we heal up. Anyone wants 3 matches? Nope. We just speed through and right into the game corner. We spent all our money. Okay, I need a tiny bit more money. But I'll get it. So, real quick, before we head to Jagged Pass, we switch to the Acrobike, of course. Back up through here. Now, every time you enter Route 111, there's a chance for the tower to appear. It is literally just a small chance of it appearing every time you enter the route, that's it. And also when you go up on the cart, there's a chance of a 1 in 64 to get a hiker and specific characters. Like in the cutscene of you going up. Okay, so I'll keep raising the Survivor with the EXP share until it gets to 40, then I just will raise the rest of the team. Now, Typhlosion needs some levels. Just to get some better moves like Flamethrower and whatnot. I would use the TM, but I do think it's kinda wasteful to use the TM for a move I'm going to get anyways. Okay, Tabitha, but it is Artist Kimberly instead. Okay, I'm just going to Manectric here. Please be water types. Water types or ice types. I'm going into Glalie. Crunch should kill. Okay, so it is ice types. Icy Wind doesn't really bother me. Let's go into Typhlosion. Should still be faster. Yep. I have a plus speed nature on Typhlosion. So it does end up mattering quite a lot. Now, I keep Typhlosion in, then switch, just to get some experience on it. Attack drop doesn't matter. Okay, time for the leader. I'm going to just use the potions here. Should go mostly fine, unless he has something really bad on his team. Like this. The scariest one of them all. He even has 2. He has 3. 3. Again, this is randomized, okay, so he got randomized into having 3 of the same thing out of 386. Now, the game won't actually tell you that you can interact with this. And yes, I do. I have it on the Survivor, like in the back. Now, I'm going to use my last Paralyze Heal to get it out of the inventory. And then we are going to buy a mountain of just lava cookies. So, turbo button time, just holding it down to just buy a bunch of them. But hello there, Akebi. How are you today? Okay, I think about this many should be good for the rest of the game, yeah. Now, the reason I switch bikes is so we can backtrack and get everything in one go. Okay, Bliss is going to take no damage from Flame Wheel, so I have to go for 2 quick attacks instead. Egg Bomb does nothing. It's a Bliss, it has 10 base attack stat. Stab or not, it just does nothing. Now, hopefully there's something good here. Golduck would actually be a pretty good water type. Dragonite. We have a Dratini, so I can eventually just get Dragonite. I can't catch it though. Like I can't catch Dragonite outright because I already have gotten 1 Dragon type. I can't get another. So I can only get 1 of each type essentially. At most. Once I get something of 1 type, that's it. Lava Quickie coming in handy right away. Exactly what I like to see. Staryu. Poison Fang. Okay, so Poison Tail has high critical hit rate and small chance to poison. This has a huge chance to badly poison. So I think I'll get both. Just out of curiosity. So what's the Lancet for Survivor? Also for Typhlosion. Typhlosion gets Flamethrower at 60, which is fine enough. Then Seviper gets Poison Fang here, then Swagger and Haze. Haze might be good. Okay, Poison Fang. Poison Fang inflicts damage and has 30% chance, not 50, okay. 50% is from Gen 6 onwards. So in 3rd Gen, it is 30% chance to badly poison. Not poison, badly poison. It does make a difference. Then Poison Tail is increased critical hit ratio, which is actually not that much in this generation, and 10% chance to poison. So at +1 critical hit rate, let's see. In 3rd Gen, +1 critical hit rate is 12.5% chance to critical hit, so 1 in 8. Whereas the base one is 1 in 16. Unless we get the Scope Lens. With Scope Lens, that would be... that would be 25% to critical hit. Okay, I think I'll just stick to just Poison Fang instead of having to hope for the RNG. So we get Poison Fang over Poison Tail. I would keep both, but I kinda like having both Crunch and Bite on my team. Because if you want the more damage, you go for Crunch. Whereas if you want to just flinch the opponent because you know you aren't going to kill them either way, you just go for Bite. And you fish for the flinch essentially, 30%. King's Rock. Speaking of flinches. The great tool of flinching. Okay, I'm going to just Flame Wheel again and Scrunch again. I had a feeling Poison Point would activate. Do I have any more antidotes? I don't, but we just bought a mountain of lava cookies. I just know I'm going to get status a lot, which is exactly why I bought so many. Okay, Volbeat would be a good bug type because of Tail Blow, but outside of that, I don't think it's worth it. Squirtle, we'll just go into Manectric, and that's it. Okay, time for the next buds. There's nothing worth buying here. Let's get the hidden item from between the grandma's legs. Ooh, this is actually perfect. Although we are literally at the point where we get charcoal anyways from the guy here. So we got charcoal a little bit too late. Still, it's not good. Now, moment of truth. What do the trainers here have? Either ice or ground type. Ice type. So ice type gym. Instead of fire type, it is ice type. No, I said charcoal because I got 2 charcoals back to back. Okay, so ice type gym, meaning that Glalie is for the most part going to be a sitting duck. Can it just not rest on 1 HP? That would be just very nice. Okay, I'm just making sure I'm not skipping any trainers. I'm going to take this path just for the double battle. Flame Wheel. Let's bring in the Manectric for the water types. So many ice types are actually part water, which feels like a waste for the most part. Okay, double quick attack should just take care of it. And Glalie hits level 40. Sadly, Glalie is just going to be useless in this gym. I will give it Typhlosion, but it's not going to make that much difference yet. Once we get some better moves, then it definitely will. I'm going to give the King's Rock to the Manectric while at it. Now I'm going to clear every single trainer because I hate how if you clear the leader then you can't come back to clear the trainers. I just find that stupid, like just let me clear the trainers. Okay, Manectric. Dugong should have Snore at that level, but oh well. So we'll go down here, Now, as we can already tell, C is going to have a nice type team. Typhlosion on paper should be strong against her. However, depending on how many ice water types she'll have, like this, we might have a bit of an issue. So I'm just sacking Makuhita right away. To go into Manectric. Jinx comes in after. Typhlosion should outspeed the Jinx. Flame Wheel always thaws you out, if I remember correctly. So yeah, we had the special thaw out description because we used Flame Wheel, so Flamethrower won't thaw you out every time. On the other hand, it is specifically moves like Flame Wheel or Overhit, but Flamethrower does not thaw you out. Yep, pretty much. Okay, I'm going to go into Glalie to finish this off, because otherwise I would have gotten outsped due to the drop. Okay, I'm going to stay in and just Ice Beam this. Should do a lot of damage. Then for Sneasel we go back into Typhlosion. Flame Wheel, thankfully we outspeed, and then there's another Dugong. So, level 44. We do outspeed because Manectric is pretty fast. It's not that fast when it's not Mega. We get the paralysis, that's beautiful. Then I got Typhlosion and double Flame Wheel. But yeah, Flame Wheel just does nothing. So we're just looking for the critical here. Okay. It has the circle that it keeps trying to spam. So I'm just going to make my life as easy as possible by minimizing it has Aurora Beam. Oh, so its defense is non-existent. Now, for the love of Arceus, do not hit the circle. Okay, Aurora Beam, even with an attack drop, we should still do a lot of damage to it. Poison Fang is physical, it is -6 defense. So it just goes down like that. No. We do not want Swagger. Swagger is good competitively in later gens, but in this generation the accuracy is just really awful. Typhlosion gets Thunder Punch in 2nd gen from TM, and in much later gens through Egg Move. Anyways, we have the Go Goggles, so we can enter here. I will need to get the Mac Bike to go through that. So let's just do some trainers instead. And also just check the encounters here. Maybe we'll find something good. Ivysaur. Poison Powder, kinda annoying. Dustox, don't protect. Night Screen, that's fine. We're taking a lot of damage though, so I'm going to go heal up at the granny's house real quick. Clearly is just going to die on the way though. Or is it? It has 15 HP. I wouldn't call him mute. Like Typhlosion is still extremely strong, even without Thunder Punch. Also, Thunder Punch in older games like this is actually a special move, so it's just so much stronger for Typhlosion for coverage. So it would actually be too strong to have it. Granted, in the ROM hack I was making a few months ago, I did end up putting Thunder Punch on it. Okay, level 40. Then for the Alakazam, Bite into Quick Attack. Yeah, but it does change the viability a lot, because Thunder Punch in Gen 6 on a Typhlosion compared to Thunder Punch in Gen 2 on a Typhlosion is a world of difference. Okay, Sea Incense. I don't have any water types really. Okay, now where's the repels? I'm going to clear all the trainers here. Traded static. Pomegberry, maybe we can do a glitch or two. Okay, I'm just making my way down to get the TM essentially, because for all we know, the TM might have gotten randomized into something incredibly strong. But for these trainers, it's just a matter of button mashing through the battles. The leader, Flannery, did cap out at 44 on her race, but with some strategy, it was pretty simple. The next leader, though, is going to be a lot stronger, and that's Brick Break. The Brick Break is one of my favorite moves, because I hate Reflect Light Screen and dealing with it. So being able to do a lot of damage while just getting rid of Reflect and Light Screen is just huge. Okay, we get the Mac bike, and we're going to try and get the fossil real quick. Okay, I have to reload, so we leave, re-enter, and there it is. Again, there's a chance for it to show up every single time you enter Route 111. Ooh, Cradilli. So this would actually be a great grass/rock type. Lickitung just sucks. Flareon. Okay, Duskull, that's a good one. I think I'll just get this. Yeah, let's just get it. So Poison Fang shouldn't kill. Yeah, it doesn't kill, that's good. You don't get it. Things are randomized, that includes the fossil. So what we get from the fossil is also going to be random. Yeah, so the fossil could potentially be something incredibly good. And also, the thing is that gift mons, even though I have randomized wild mons and starters and whatnot into not being able to be legendaries, gift mons have a tiny chance to still be legendaries because I can't remove it. Now, I suck at the bike sections, personally. Later on, this would be a really good mon. Level 28 as well, so it should be at a good point in the moveset. Okay, we're getting Aggron. Do I get Leiron or Aggron? Okay, I'm just going to compare the learn sets of both. Because Aggron learns some things a lot later. Okay, Leiron. No, never mind. They have identical. Okay, so we are getting the Aggron. Hopefully it doesn't roar me. Now, don't roar. Other wave, don't roar. Perfect. So this is my steel rock type, hopefully. Just don't have a nature that sucks. I'm going to use the nest ball here. Will have pretty good dodge. 1.6 modifier, just over a great ball. And that is probably going to replace the Makuhita on the team. Now, which one do we pick? Eventually we can get both, so it doesn't really matter. It doesn't matter which one. Yeah, well, I'm not renaming the Aggron, okay? I just like the name Aggron. Even my personal use Aggron that I have used for competitive battling since like 2007, I still don't rename it. Okay. Venonat. If I didn't have the Viper... okay. We can get both eventually, but which one do we go first? I'll revive it immediately, and if it's a type that is one we can have and a good mon, I will get to keep it. So Claw Fossil or Root Fossil, it will be level 20. That was for Metagross, not for Steel in general. That was for yesterday's Metagross. Anyways, which one do we go for? Also, might as well just save. And in the meantime, I'm just going to make a quick note of the types I have so far. So we have Ice, Fire, Electric, Fighting, Poison, Dragon, Ghost, the Duskull in the box, then Rock and Steel. So we are missing Water, Psychic, Dark, what else? Grass. I think one more. Flying. Okay, so we need a Water, a Psychic, a Dark, a Grass, and Flying. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yeah, I think that's all. Unless I'm forgetting a type. I'm forgetting a type. Oh, bug. But who cares about bug types? I knew the number was off. Anyways. Not Claw or Root Fossil. An earthquake happens. I mean, technically we could just run and catch it. But oh well. So Claw Fossil disappears into the sun. The sun, not the sun. Then I need to go do the trainers up here. I'm just not skipping any trainers because I want all the experience I can get and all the money I can get as well. Because I will skip trainers later on in the sea routes, just because it's a pain to get them all, and I don't want to fall behind in levels. Caterpie and Venonat. Such a stacked team. And apparently she's a rich boy. Okay, has been here. No. Crunch on the Torchic. Lambouli here. Then I'll go through the Jagged Pass. Did I battle this guy? Oh, okay, I did. Then I want to not screw this up. I forgot to pick it up earlier. Okay, next up we have to go fight our dad. It should be easy enough. But before I do, let's teach strength to something. Temporarily I can give it to the Makuhita. But Makuhita is going to be removed from the team in just a moment. So instead, let's just see what we have in the box. Impish Nature, that's actually very good. Minus special attack, plus defense. A real good nature, although Aggron in this generation is an amazing mixed attacker. Funnily enough. For a good bug. Pinsir actually kinda sucks in the older gens because you need a lot of TMs and TMs are single use. Jolly Nature is actually fine because ghosts are physical, although it is just so slow that it won't matter. For now we replace the Makuhita with Aggron. And I might actually just evolve the Dratini at this point. Volbeat is actually a lot better. Because Volbeat gets Tail Glow. That's just a swords dance for your special attack. In this generation it is only +2, but it's still really good. Also baton pass, so combine the two and you can do some amazing things. Anyways, down we go. Oh wait, I forgot. Because you get this, like this girl and the two above, before you get the nav, then you end up essentially skipping them and you have to manually register them. Like, just look up Pinsir's Lancet in Gen 3 and you'll see what I mean. Like, it needs TMs, like Brick Break, it needs egg moves, it needs a bunch of things, and even then, it just can't really do much. It doesn't have that high of an attack stat to justify using a pure bug type. Because it doesn't get stab on anything, it's weak to very common types like rock, flying, fire, etc. It just has a lot of flaws. Like, it's not awful, but Volbeat is genuinely more useful. Okay. So either a rock gym or a bug gym. Again, either rock or bug. Hopefully it's a bug gym. It is a bug gym. Great. This means that as we were discussing bug types, we'll get to see a few bug types. That light screen. Just annoying. Okay, we have 3 more trainers. Yeah, Ledian is awful. It has the tiniest of niches as dual screen support, but that's the most it can do. Even, let's say, even if you have dual screens, it can't be a toxic staller, double screen mon or anything actually meaningful, right? Alright, time for Norman. I think I'll start with the Typhlosion, Bug Gym and all. We should be fine for the most part. He will be higher level than me though. So I need to guarantee the KOs. This probably lives though. Sets up the light screen, that's fine. Search Kit. For Search Kit, we just go into Viper to wait out the turns while still killing it. Agility doesn't matter. Pineco. Pineco can actually blow up. Rapid Spin, that's fine. Light Screen is out. Scissor comes in. Scissor would be an amazing bug type, but I already got the Aggron. Then Parasect. And then Beautifly is his ace at level 47. From here on out, pretty much every leader will be higher level than me. So we'll need to really have good balance, like coverage and whatnot, because if I end up with a type that I don't have good answers to, we will have a lot of trouble. Okay, so let's give Surf to something. I think I'll just give it to the Dratini for now. I would give it to the Aggron, because again, like I said, Aggron can be a mixed attacker. The problem is, it's a minus special attack nature, our Aggron. So there's no point in it. Okay, Poison Barb. The XP share. Okay, I will raise the Dratini first. Just because I'll need the flying type. Now, do we proceed or do we go back? I think I go back and do the optional route here. Because it doesn't get flamethrower until level 60. That's why. Still does plenty of damage though, so it's all good. So I'm just going to be doing the optional stuff here until we get to Dewford. Normally I just skip this part of the game completely. Like the sea route down here. But in this case, I want to get as much experience as I can. So I'll just go through all these battles really quickly. Also level up the Dratini, of course. Quickie. Oh. I shouldn't have done this. I should have gone from the bottom, because if I remember correctly, this is a double battle normally. Typhlosion is extremely strong, for one. Then, let's see. Besides Typhlosion, we do have the legendaries, of course. Then Crobat is also excluded. And depends on which generation we're talking about. Like, if you are looking at the viability in Gen 2, do I get Slacking as my normal type? It could be interesting. And even if I don't get Slacking, I can just leave it as Vigoroth, because I can give it bulk up if we end up finding the TM for it. And with bulk up and slack off, then you just give it 2 coverage moves, let's say Facade or Slash, and you have a really good one. But for now, I'm just prioritizing getting as much experience as we can. Okay, Glalie. Magnitude 7. Whiskas. I do need some grass coverage, like grass moves for coverage. Explode is a great normal type, but I'm also trying to avoid using things I have used a lot of before. And I use Explode in a lot of playthroughs, let's just say. It's just a really solid. It's not busted or anything, but it is solid enough to be worth using nearly every single playthrough. Okay, one Electric. Actually, we'll go Flame Wheel on the Fluffy, then Spark on the Cello. Nice ball. And there should be one more battle, if I remember. This is where Red Ice is. Then I'll have to do the path to Slateport. Right now we are about to reach Dewford. Thunderstone might actually matter if I get... Oh wait. Never mind, I can't make use of the Thunderstone because there's no electric... there's no non-electric Mon that uses Thunderstone. Anyways, we'll just keep going here until we get to Dewford, so we can heal, get the Glalie back. And then we continue through the abandoned ship. Sadly, I can't get the scanner because you need to have dive to get the scanner. Which bike do I have? I have the Mac bike, so I can't do the cave, technically speaking. Also, once you beat Norman, this guy here appears and gives you the TM for Sludge Bomb. A lot of tiny little things are scattered throughout Coin, especially in Emerald. So it just rewards exploring, and I really like that about the games. Because it just gives you more reason to explore. You explore and you find this or that. It's just nice, honestly. Just finding cool things all around. Like, you come back to a place you've been before and a new NPC will be there that will give you something nice. For example, like Sludge Bomb. I could give that to the Viper now and it will just be extremely good. Ooh, double Pidgeot. What are the odds that they would both get randomized into being Pidgeots? Okay, Dragon Rage instead of Leer. So if it needs to do a tiny amount of damage on something we're trying to catch, for example, that can be useful. I'm hoping to get a good grass type encounter. What would be a good grass type besides like a starter like Sceptile? Meganium just sucks. It's awful. Yeah, early game, by the level I'm at now, it isn't that good. Would Shiftry be good? Shiftry is just very underwhelming. Especially in this generation where it doesn't get Leaf Storm to at least have a big move to make up for the fact that its offenses just suck. Like Shiftry has barely any offensive stats. Most of its stats are like 85 to 90 range. Breloom I can't get because I have a fighting type already. So I need to just think carefully. I need a pure grass type maybe. I can get Tropius. Tropius could be an option, I guess. But Bellossom too, but I would have to find it as Bellossom, and also because it is a stone evolution, I explained it earlier, stone evolutions have terrible learn sets, so I'd have to use TMs. Maybe here, guns here. I hate NPCs going for the protect when it does nothing other than just waste your PP. Come on, Tangle just sucks. If this gen had Eviolite, maybe. But non-Eviolite Tangela is just awful. With Eviolite, it's okay, but Ludicolo, yeah, that would be amazing. And it would count as the water type as well, which I need one of. But I need something, basically with the water type, I need something that can get waterfall and dive. That's the thing. Ludicolo does not get dive, if I remember correctly, or does not get waterfall. It doesn't get one of the two, essentially. I can't remember which one it is. But if I don't find a water type that can do waterfall and dive, then we might just soft lock ourselves, because okay, if I didn't have the Dratini, I would definitely get this as my flying type. Having an intimidate user with great stats on top would just be... Meganium is good if used right. Like, it's not awful. It's just bad compared to the other options. That's the problem it has. If you don't compare it to other grass types, like Sceptile for offenses, or Roselia for utility, it's actually pretty good. Like, can take hits, can do some decent, some honestly decent damage. Not the most amount of damage, but it still does quite a lot of damage. Okay, Ditto. Just goes down. Last battle, then we have the abandoned ship to clear. And I think one or two trainers here. Cleared that one, cleared these two, done this one. Okay, abandoned ship time. For this one, we will need to just have a dive to clear, but we can still do most of the trainers. Spark, the nice beam. Yeah, Ludicolo or Tropius. But again, Ludicolo does not get the HMs I need it to. Because we need waterfall and dive in order to just finish the game, right? So I need something that gets both. I know Whiskas gets both. Now behind here is normally the Ice Beam TM. No. Slam just sucks. Slam is one of those moves that I just don't know why it even exists. It's the leftover of Gen 1 that needed to overbalance anything even remotely high base power, but also had just the most busted things at the same time. Ooh, Latios. Well, Glail just deletes that too. Okay, 2 more battles, then we talk to the guy in the captain's room. And then we just go to Slateport and continue from there. Just the usual stuff. Flame, no. We use Flame Wheel on the Swallow with an Ice Beam on the Gligar. Just because Gligar is actually tankier. Even if it might not look like it. Storage key. So with this we can get the TM at least. Again, normally the TM is Ice Beam. Thunder. Saves me a bit of money if I want to give Thunder to the Manectric. It is only 70 accuracy, so not good. But it is an option. Then off we go. Just want to buy something before we leave though. Might as well get this. I remember doing the powder stuff quite a bit as a kid. Okay, this is what I need. So, 3 hidden powers and 1 more secret power. Now, I can either use PK Hex to look at the hidden powers of my team, or I can just try to figure out the hidden power on my own. The problem is hidden power varies in damage in this generation, like before Gen 6. So it can be a good type, but it might be awful base damage, like the base power. Also, I will do the new Mobile real quick, since it's right in my path. And maybe we'll get something good. Nidoran. Breloom. Manectric does learn Rain Dance from TM. What I wish it learned though, didn't mean to step on it. What I wish it learned is Flamethrower, like it does in later gens. Silk Scarf doesn't really matter. Dragonite, I'll just run away. Grab the full heal, not that it matters. Lava Quickies are so much better. Shiftry. I do need a dark type. And the problem is that it has the same issue as other stone evolutions. It has no good moves that it learns on its own. You have to use TMs. So let me look it up real quick. Shiftry. So it gets Pound, Harden, Growth, Nature Power. That's it. Everything else needs to come from a TM. So it's not what I call worth it. And now, let's see. Ludicolo is Astonish, Growl, Absorb, Nature Power, so pretty much the same stuff. But it gets Waterfall and Dive, so maybe we just go for Ludicolo. But I'd have to find... like, I will have to find a Waterstone. No, yeah, a Waterstone. Otherwise it will just be an HM slave. So I guess we'll just go for Ludicolo. It's fine. So if I find Ludicolo, we just pick that. Then for Glalie, at 53 it gets Blizzard, 61 it gets Sear Cold. Then the Manectric gets Thunder at 45. Which I'll probably just teach it instead of Quick Attack. Alright. So yeah, we can just go Ludicolo then. Yeah, Ludicolo for the grass type. Grass and water type. Wait. Pause. I'm pausing because I forgot to check the learn set. I'm pretty sure I need to not evolve it. So, Dratini. Okay, Dratini. And then Dragonair. Because I might need to cancel the evolution. So it is level 30, right? It is level 30. So, if we don't evolve, we get agility at 36, outrage at 50. If we do evolve, outrage is at 56. And let's say, let's just evolve. Yep. The illegal alien. He crossed the wall. Mr. Mime. I don't need a psychic type, but Mr. Mime just sucks. So, no thank you. Torkoal would have made for a really good fire type, but we'll already have Typhlosion. Starpiece, that's actually very worth it. We shut this down. Also, I'm doing this because... Ooh, Cornberry. This is an e-reader berry. For who doesn't know, so... Cornberry. I'm pretty sure that's one of the e-reader berries. Yeah, the thing is I need something mostly for HMs at this point. Kabutops, I already have a rock type. Alright. Thanks for dropping by. I'll be here for like 2 more hours, probably. I'll try to get to like Moss Dip maybe. Although I don't think I'll make it that far. Okay, repel. Spell type. Okay, we have seen Ludicolo already. So we can just check where to find them. In the next route we can get Lotad. Ludicolo is in the Safari, Route 123. So we just get the Lotad. It's also in the Jagged Pass. Okay. And I'm going to take a detour to go sell some things and just gamble a bit. Next speed, Pokédoll. Sell the Stardusts. Okay, so now we get Thunderbolt. We switch bikes because I need the Acro bike for Route 117, just so I can get all the items. And then we just go and buy as many coins as we can. We can just barely buy one good move. So, I already have Flamethrower. I have Thunderbolt. I have Ice Beam on the Glalie already. I might get Psychic for coverage. So let's see, my team. Can it's a Viper. So, do I have this a Viper? Viper. Very good. Can Viper get Psychic? Gets Flamethrower, no Psychic. Gets Giga Drain though. Although Giga Drain is just going to go on the Ludicolo when we get it. Because it doesn't get it on its own. Okay, for now I'll just save my coins, but let's also play a bit. Close enough. Now there is actual logic to where the ball is going to land. And you can actually control it to a degree, but I just don't remember how, so I just go with gut instinct. Come on. Okay, it is definitely going to land on a yellow, so let's just go for the skitty yellow, not the why not yellow. Okay, why not yellow? Because why not? Now we get it. And we are exactly at 6,000. Fine, let's play some more. I want to get one jackpot. Like one more jackpot. By the way, if you are going to play this, always play on the triple rewards table. Okay, there's the jackpot. So I can just finish the game. Get stuck. Drop it right here. Come on. Oh well, so let's get it here. Okay, skitty here. It is going to be on a purple. Hopefully it's the skitty. The game in general will greatly favor having at least one ball on each color. So if one color hasn't been picked at all, you can just bet on the entire color and more or less always win. So close. Okay. Get stuck? No. It is going to be a Makuhita for the same reason. The game generally favors going for at least one of every color and at least one of every Pokemon. Like it is kinda rigged, let's just say. Which is fine. Anyways, off we go. Flame Wheel here, Ice Beam here, Ice Beam sadly doesn't kill. Twister hits both, and so does Icy Wind. we get the good rod as well. Okay, still types. Explosion can deal with them pretty easily. Then we meet Steven. Thankfully, he does not give us just a Latios this early on to then ship the rest of the game with, like he does in Auras. Like, I really hate how you get the Latis so incredibly early. Like, it's fun to have them early, but then it just defeats the purpose because you are not working towards something big. I don't know how to else say it, but it's defeats the whole purpose of just slowly getting better and better stuff. If that makes sense. Okay, Manectric, you come in. No snow, okay. I don't know if it had it, because it should have it, or if the AI, like if it didn't. Because the AI will sometimes have snore or sleep talk and just not go for it. And just is weird when that happens. Anyways, these are all just Eevee berries. So you like the pomeg berry, for example, to do the glitch. And this always feels like you can just walk through the space, but no, you can't. Now we are going to look for that Lotad. Ooh, Grovyle. I can get Grovyle as a grass type, honestly. So if I get Grovyle, then I'll need a water type separate, like outside of the grass type. So I'd say I'd rather just have both in one, so let's just look for the Lotad. Politoad. That's a very good water type now. And because it's not a stone evolution, it actually has moves that it properly learns. So, Politoad. It gets Hypnosis, Perisong. The rest just grass, like Swagger or Double Slap, but between Hypnosis and Perisong, and the fact that the rest of his moveset is just going to be Waterfall and Dive, so you can have Hypnosis, Perisong, Waterfall, Dive. That's all you need from it. This might actually be a better pick than Ludicolo. What's its ability, out of curiosity? Water absorb. Or it can be dump, and I have no way to test it. No, wait, I do. Never mind, I don't. Okay, so full heal on the Dragonair. And then the Awakening. At least this freed up some inventory space. we run away. I want one that has dump. Oh, there's the lotad. Do I get this? Fine, let's just get this. Another wave. Alright, very good. Let's not nickname it anything. So that's the next thing. So do write down the typing. So water and grass. So the types we do not have are psychic, dark, flying, and bug. Those are the types we are missing. So, psychic, dark, flying, bug. 4 more encounters. Or 2 if we go for compound typing. Might actually just go back and heal at this point. We heal and we also check on the lotad. Docile, so fully neutral. And it is rain dish, not water absorb. Magnemite, Lunaton. I do need a psychic type. Since I need psychic and flying, maybe Zatu. But I'm just going to go for Dragonite as the flying type. I'll have to manually give it Dragon Claw. But I think that it's still fine. Okay, Manectric, you go in front, and we also teach it Thunderbolt. Should have done it a bit sooner, but it's all good. I'm keeping the Spark and losing the Quick Attack. Quick Attack doesn't really matter, but the Spark is nice just for the extra chance at paralysis. If I want to do some damage and fish for a paralysis, essentially. Whereas if I don't have that, then I will have to choose between Thunder Wave or Thunderbolt, because getting a paralysis with Thunderbolt is, let's just say, very, very unlikely. Altaria. So what type will Winona end up being? Kinda curious. For now we'll just clear everyone here, make sure our team is at a good level, because Winona is going to be stuck. Like, unless we get very lucky and she just has trash mons, like 3 Bell Sprouts. We are going to have a fair bit of trouble. Don't kill. Come on. 5 hits. That is just BS. Hands doesn't kill. Okay, I'm going for Icy Wind. Just to save PP. Then we have an item in the grass. And got Typhlosion, but it won't really do more damage with fire moves because of the rain. Then Articuno just drops. I do like the Mimic trio, where they just mirror your movement. I just find it fun. Now, do we look for Phoebus? Just because I'm not able to catch it, but we can try looking for it, I guess. Thunderbolt. Shouldn't be able to kill me. Yeah. So Soda Pop. Lava Cookie. We're really burning through those lava cookies. Repel again. I have enough repels to get through this route while getting all, not all, but all the items that I can actually reach, because there's some that require waterfall. Cherry berry, not that important. And once I'm through this part, no arena trap, come on, good. Steelix. It is raining, but I don't really have much of a choice here. Dragonite. Busy picking, so like I one-shot even things like Latios, so the Dragonite is just going to die immediately. Okay, Spark and a Bite. Oh, we could have gotten the Lotad here. Oh, a Milotic, so I don't need to look for a Phoebus. Blue Flute, I think we have gotten every single flute so far. I might be missing Yellow Flute, but I'm pretty sure I have every flute. Okay, one more trainer. And that's done. Let's go. Team Aqua time. And also emptying out the bug time because it's pretty full. Now, the box also has very limited space, so I can just be chucking whatever in there. I'll keep the blue flute. The thing is, I can't use items in battle, so this is useless, for example. But outside of battle, blue flute can still be used, so it's all good. And yeah, I'm missing yellow flute. I have every other flute. Okay. Once magnetic hits 45, we start using something else as our main moon. So the rest of the team can just have experience evenly spread out. Okay. Spark should be enough, then Ice Beam hopefully is enough. Executor is kinda tanky. Bite there. Then Ice Beam. Explode. Really cool mon. Okay, we get Thunder here. Do I want Thunder? I can always just buy the TM. And unless it's raining, there's no real reason to use Thunder. Okay. Hopefully she's Flying type trainer. No, Fire type. Fire type kinda screws me over, but not the end of the world. Sunday though is a pain. Oh. No. Sack the Aggron. Now, we're going to Dragonair. That's fine. I just don't want to deal with Ho in the sun. So Viper, come out. Burn is annoying, but doesn't matter. Then Ho again. Now Ho at this level doesn't really have moves, but you never know. Now, this is forced. So Donphan, I can either accept it or I can just say no thank you, release it because technically it was forced on me. So do we keep it? I'll take the item for now. Once I look at the stats, I have to decide if I'll keep it. So let's just say I'll keep it. So ground. I forgot about ground types entirely. So yeah, as a ground type, we end up taking the Donphan. This was forced on us. Naive nature, minus special defense plus speed. Not awful. Donphan is actually pretty strong, but I just, at this point, my team is already pretty much set in stone. I might not even raise the Aggron, just because I'll need an HM slave. I'm only keeping it on the team because it's actually a really nice way to just stall a bit, because of the amazing typing that it has, being able to just tank hits. Lux Incense. In this generation, Lux Incense and Bright Powder actually have different effects. So, if I remember correctly, Lux Incense is 5% chance to dodge a move, whereas Bright Powder is 10% unless I have them backwards. Basically, one is 5%, the other is 10%, and from Gen 4 onwards, they are both 10%. I'm going to use the Viper here. Okay, fighting types. Polyrath. Brellum. Let's go for Glalie. It probably has Mach Punch. Didn't go for it, that's good. Hitmonlee again. What can take the high jump kick? No, I'm just going for Aggron here. Then it should go for another Mind Reader. Tyrog should just not be able to do much. Then the Machamp comes in. Double Thunderbolt takes care of it. Then we get Fly. Can Dragonair get Fly or not yet? Because technically speaking, it can fly. It's not like it just crawls on the ground. I do not want to get an encounter until I heal up. And Cheeky Arbok went for a glare there. But thankfully we have said skin, so even if we get statused, we are pretty much safe. And here's the thing, we have said skin here, and said skin here, so we have two said skins on the team to just absorb status if we want to. I'm turning this into a double battle. Then go into Typhlosion and Ice Beam the Lotad. Flying Wheel, Crunch, or special defense drop hopefully. Alright, then I need there's a Viper to level up a bit. The Dragonair of course too. And let's see. What is the trade here? Suckle for Shiftry. Yeah, no thank you. Then we get Hidden Power. I totally haven't done a million playthroughs of this to know the solution just by button mashing through. Now, this is another little thing that you can discover by just exploring the game. So there's this guy with a Wingull. Go there, go bird. Doesn't even use the name. So this bird can then be found in Stopolis, in a house. And if you interact with it there, it will just return here. And when it does, he gives you something. Now, let's buy some revives. I have no more need for money from here on out. It's fine if we spend some money on revives. Alex here, just clearing out some stuff from the inventory essentially. And we have this pretty bad matchup, but we'll deal with it. So let's go into Manectric. have items, not this patch of grass, the other one. Kicks rock again. Already had one, so didn't really need second one. But it's fine. Alright. War total. We already have a water type. So it's all good. We get the different scope. Tropius. I could have gotten this, honestly, but it's alright. Stilix. This would be... this would have been a great ground type. And I always like when in randomizers and... Ooh, perfect, perfect. We will have to wait until it evolves though. But we can get Dragon Claw on the Dragonair. So as soon as it evolves we can get that. Because Dragonite does not get Dragon Claw from what I remember. I will have to double check that. So Dragonite gets Outrage, Wing Attack, does not get Dragon Claw unless we use the TM. So finding that TM is huge. Then I want to just check something for Seviper real quick. Seviper does not get Ice Beam. I wanted to just check if it does. It gets Giga Drain and I will probably give it Giga Drain just for the amazing amount of coverage it gives. Let's get rid of the rest of the Kecleons, since Stilix does give some good experience. All the Kecleons will be the same when you randomize them, except for the initial Kecleon. Then we have one more over here, behind the sign. Then there's one right above the Reggie Steel Cave. And there's also one in the grass as you go towards the cave. Like, where the two rangers are, essentially. This one will always just run away. Okay. Fighting type gym. So we need the Seviper to just level up. Runs to finish off the combustion. Submission just hurt, so let's just go into Manectric, I'd say. Poison Fang on the hit him on top. Thunderbolt definitely kills here. With the Poison Fang here. Poison Fang, Thunderbolt. Alright. I really need something force a Viper though, because it's what I'm going to be forced to use for the most part. To clear the gym. Poison Fang, Ice Beam. Poison Fang, Ice Beam. Poison Fang, Ice Beam here. Plants and Viper. We're out of Poison Fangs with one more trainer to go. Machoke. I'm going to go for Crunch, Spam. Critical hit helps a lot. Just barely will make it through. So we are going to heal up because I need the Poison Fang PP real badly. And then we're going to fight here. But I might actually need hidden power. So I think I'll just take a look through PK Hex at the save file and see what hidden powers I have. Okay, C6. Okay. So as a Viper has hidden power poison with 38 base power. Glalie is hidden power fire with 47. Typhlosion has hidden power dragon with 54 base power. Dragonair has hidden power grass with 64 power. And then Manectric is hidden power ice, but only 32 base power, which is one higher than the minimum base power possible. On the other hand, the Dragonair is the good one with hidden power grass. Typhlosion, hidden power dragon. I will teach hidden power to both of them. So instead of Dragon Raids, or instead of Twister, Dragon Rage at this point is about a third of the HP, so it is going to be stronger than Twister. And do I get rid of Leer or Smoke Screen? I think Leer. And I will even just use the of here to get Flamethrower instead of Smoke Screen, maybe, we'll see. So I have some money that I'm just going to spend on some healing items. Just so I don't have to worry if I just wipe. And as a kid I really liked this puzzle. This is a very good example of just a simple puzzle that is just enjoyable to go through. Like, it doesn't need some super genius solution, but just nice and simple, which is how puzzles should be, which is why I like, for example, Sudokus with about medium difficulty, even though I can actually solve the ultra hard ones. I just don't bother for the most part. Okay, fighting type gym. Flame Wheel to start with. Sack the aggro on the submission. You give it recoil. Connector comes in. Thunderbolt should kill. Heracross. We go back into Typhlosion. Flame Wheel should kill. Oh, it doesn't. Flamethrower also wouldn't have killed there. Okay. So Viper deals with Breloom. Meditite. Glalie can actually take care of Meditite. Machamp again. I can't afford to Thunder Wave it, is the thing. Flame Wheel. Submission drops me into Blaze range, but then critical hits. So Viper comes in. It has Limber, so I can't Glare. And I don't know why it kept going for Mind Reader, but oh well. We took a bit of a beating, but it's not anywhere near as bad as other gyms. Now, how close are we to Dragonite? 15 levels. Yeah, it will take a while. Anyways, back to just raising the Viper. The one step into the grass. Double Sedinja. Okay, that is just beautiful. In pretty much every randomizer I ever do, I make sure to always have a solution for Sedinja. So we have a solution here, a solution here, a solution here, and a solution here. So 4 out of the 6 mons I have can deal with Sedinja. Dragonair, crunches the skills. Pretty bad matchup here. I'm going to go into Dragonair again and Ice Beam the Nidoqueen. Okay, Freeze, that's actually great. Then Crunch the Lairon. Surf only hits the opponents in this generation, so it's extremely strong. Do I want Haze? Maybe? Haze normally is extremely useful for one Skindra, but outside of that, in a randomizer especially, I don't think it will matter. Alright, so we go for Poison Fang and Icy Wind. Poison Fang and Ice Beam. And Bite, and Bite. Now just Bite spamming. And we make it through. Then some quickies. I'm just treating my team nicely, giving them cookies whenever they are just status. I'm like one of those grandmas that just stuff the kid with cookies. Okay, we get the poison. Ends up not mattering. Okay, Combuskin, Dragonair can deal with that. From Akuhita, let's just try Hidden Power Grass into Surf. Another Steelix. Wheel. Okay, Dragonair is level 42. We need... How many more? It is... Never mind. But level 42 means 13 more levels before we can get Fly. Right. Yeah, 13 more levels. Now I do have a revive, but let's use the HP up instead. And then a revive. I have a fresh water somewhere. There. Let's use this. Star piece. A lot of money items. It will get to Dragonite eventually. Speaking of Dragonite, there's one. Then a Ho-Oh to follow it up with. Surf. Dragonite Surf should just kill. Then Glalie. But so far I'd say we have some very solid coverage. Is there anything we can't really hit super effectively at this point in time? We're only missing coverage for normal types, that's it. Coverage for normal types and... coverage for dark types. So normal and dark are the only two types we don't have a move for. Metal Powder is for Ditto. Makes it move faster so it can actually get the transform off. Roselia. Roselia is actually a very solid mon, especially in later gens with Rose Raid. Walrein. Let's go Manectric. Have one more Steelix back here. For some extra experience. And then... Oh, Heracross. 69 HP, Gigity. And off we go to the next route. I did a tiny bit too early. I wanted to turn it into a double battle, just because double battles are a lot faster to get through. Anyways. And again, Sedinja will always have an answer for. And I'm not going to only have one mon for Sedinja, because what if one of the leaders has a Sedinja, for example, and my one answer is already dead. Like, what do I do then? That's why I make sure that I have multiple answers, because one is never enough. And I really wish this NPC healed you like she does in Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire. It just makes it so much easier to go through this part, because you've already gone through a super long route, but then you have to keep going all the way to Mobile if you want, not Mobile, Lilical, if you want to get the heal. Here, Ice Beam here. The double protect for no reason. Classic AI. We have Hidden Power Dragon. But then I miss with Icy Wind, so that could have gone pretty badly. Now let's heal up a bit. Tomato Berry. Set Skin comes in clutch. Set Skin is a very, very solid ability for playthroughs. Competitively it's not that useful, but for playthroughs especially, with how much you usually get hacks, especially if you're me, it just makes a huge difference. Just being able to naturally heal off status. Firestone, not really useful. Turn, come on. Every 16 frames, I think, there's a chance for NPCs to turn. He just decided to turn the most annoying time. Okay, Hidden Power Grass, giving us coverage against water types. Dragonair doesn't hit hard, sadly, to make full use of it, but once we have Dragonite, it will be a lot better. Okay, escape rope. Don't really need it though. Oh, this is another cool NPC. So, Quiz Lady. So, each playthrough will give you one lady based on your trainer ID, similar to like the storyteller and whatnot in Mobile. And this is a single time thing, unlike those, which will stop poison. Guts, immunity, Set Skin. So, immunity. You're amazing, you've got it right. You're one sharp customer. Congratulations, you've got the quiz right. You've won a prize provided by Lady During Berry. Nope. So, this is basically a single time thing. You cannot repeat this. And the berry she gives you is a very rare berry. specifically to make ultra OP poffins, Pokeblocks, not poffins. The berries that she gives you are the best ones if you are making Pokeblocks. So it's some really good stuff. And yellow scarf, not really necessary. Lux incense. Poison barb, I already have one. On Viper right now. Then we have a rival battle. Do I do it now or later? I think I do it now. After I ban some bots on the Twitch. Chat, because they're just advertising cheap viewers on this. Like, Voltorb goes down. Ampharos. For Ampharos, I'll just go for Dragonair. Just Dragon Rage it. We have the Shed skin. So, more or less, the chances of us getting hacked are significantly lower. Now, the Raikou here is going to be an issue, especially when it thaws out on the first turn. Raichu. I'm just going to go for Manectric. Thunderbolt. Thunderbolt again. Okay, Plusle is last. As long as it doesn't have Thunder, we are good. Okay. We'll get the Thunder Wave. Okay, that's the important one. So now it's just a matter of me finishing it off. And we defeat the Cop Lawrence. Our team was pretty much destroyed, but so yeah, I will need some ground coverage. So once we have Earthquake, I'll just give it to the Viper probably, or something. Okay, we don't win. I'm going to come here and sell some stuff. Then we go to Empty Pyre after I grab all the items from around here. Big Mushroom. Oh, and before I forget, let's grab this. I could do a contest. I just never do contests in playthroughs. Like on stream at least. So I might actually do a contest if I have any mon that doesn't suck contest-wise. That's the second Sacred Dash I found. Okay, Sacred Dash goes in. I'm going to go sell the Big Mushroom very quickly. And then we'll see if we can do a contest. Because why not? I have to end it in about 40 to 50 minutes anyways. Okay, save first. Then we have Tough. Badly startles those that have made appeals. Badly startles the one in front. Badly startles. Badly startles. badly startles those that have made appeal. So if we go last, this will remove 3 hearts. Okay. Shifts the judge's attention from the others. High appeal. That could work. Okay, so this gains +1 for going last. So if we go last, it will do 5. For example. High appeal. Okay, real quick. We have cool. Then tough. Yeah, let's do a cool one. So this. Enter. Normal. Coolness. Okay. Aaron. Now, the scarf basically doubles the hearts you get in the first stage. And the same goes for just raising the appeal through Pokeblocks. Let's go for the Thunder Wave first. Okay, we want to remove the applause, but we can't, so I'll just have to go for this. Because the applause is just going to give a bunch of hearts. Okay, randomize next turn. Iron defense, so my move is ignored. Okay, here I need to go for Thunderbolt. Or this. No, let's go for Thunderbolt. That's it. So, third place, I think. No, fourth place. Yeah. We can do much better, however, by just coming down here. Okay, so we need spicy. Go for us. Now I suck at this on emulator, but on the actual Game Boy I could do this extremely well. Okay, I got mostly good, not great. I only got 5 because it's hard to get it perfect. But if we go on the in the Pokéblock case now, you'll see that if we feed it to Manectric, we can only feed 10 of them because of the scene. The cool goes up. Let's make one or two more. Messed up ones. Oh well. And last one we are doing for now. That should be more than enough to just win the first phase of the contest with a landslide. Just barely second. Still more than good enough. Alright. Do we have the scarf? Yep. So we'll see that now it will get far more than just one heart. Because it gets more hearts the higher the condition is. Let's just start with Thunderbolt. Please put me second, come on. I'm going to go... Honestly, let's go for bite. Just do not raise the thing. Okay. Now we go for Thunderbolt. Put me first, come on. I need to startle all of them essentially. Put me first. No, second, come on. Basically, you need to get the applause. I should get either second or third. I think third. I did the best in round 1. Yeah, just barely third. Because I just didn't get any applauses. Still. Oh, fine, let's do one more. This time we got a much bigger applause. Okay, put me third. Okay, Thunder Wave. To battle startle everyone. Okay, this is finally a good one. Don't screw me over, come on. I need to be first. Okay, I need to badly startle this. And now we go for Thunderbolt and hope. Okay. So I win at first, but then they will quickly catch up to me. So we get second place this time. If there was one more round, I would probably have won though. I just don't have that good of a move combination for contests specifically. Okay, let's go for Thunderbolt. I need to go for Bite. And here we go for Thunderbolt. Yeah, that Makuhita is going to win. Yeah. If I had a roar, I would have won. Iron. Okay, as long as we watch out for the Iron, we should be fine. Okay, we go for Bite here, just to lower the coolness, but didn't work. Okay, I need to go for Thunder Wave. Okay, this will be a lot closer. Never mind. Just that they have those moves that just sets them up, like Howl, to then make the next appeal just massive, like it just doubles the next appeal, essentially. I can start with Thunderbolt. Thunder Wave. Put me second, come on. Perfect. I can finally win now. It's all about who will get the applause, essentially. Whoever gets the applause basically just wins. And then I get screwed over by the Thunder Wave. If that Thunder Wave hadn't hit me, both on the second and the fifth rounds, I would have won. So I can only win if there's no Manectric, no Pucciena. Again, Manectric goes there, Thunder Waves me, I'm immediately screwed. So I need to screw the Manectric up the most. Or I can just go... no. Let's go for Thunder Wave. This is going to be a lot closer, so the first stage might decide the results. Yeah. So we finally win one. And we get the ribbon. Now, we can actually continue playing. And go back to doing what we were doing before, which is the Team Aqua stuff. Specifically Empty Pyre, then Slate Port, let's get rid of the repels. So, Empty Pyre, Slate Port, grabbing the berries real quick. Now, this girl will only give us Giga Drain if we have a grass type. We do have one in the box, so I can just go fetch it. But for now, our priority is going up. So I'm going up because I want the TM, which hopefully will be a very good TM, not just utter trash. Normally the TM is the Shadow Ball, but it will be randomized. I have had very rarely a randomization that randomizes something into what it's supposed to be. But the odds of that are very, very low. Crunch and crunch. Okay, beautifly. Shouldn't be big issue. Okay, flying team. Now that shouldn't be a big issue. Safeguard. Nah, I don't want it. I just would rather it was just a clean attacker. No matter what I switched into that, it would just take too much damage after the charge, which is why I just stayed in. I always can use a revive, then some heals. Use the wrong repel. Now some stupid alarm is just blaring in the back. I don't know where from. Come on. 1 HP. Rain dance. Not really. That, on the other hand, that is amazing. So we'll do less damage, but we gain more from the extra levels. This is a 50% experience boost. So just extremely good. Now the music here is something as a kid I loved to vibe to. Also the fact that that got randomized into skill swap is pretty interesting considering that's where you actually get skill swap. But yeah, out of all the areas, I'd say this has one of the best BGMs, like background musics. Future side, that's fine. Telepathy. And what a stacked one it is. Two metagrosses, yeah, because apparently having one metagross isn't absurd enough. Thankfully they don't have good moves, so why they aren't awful. Okay, we get the magma emblem. So with that, we can go to the Jagged Pass to get ourselves Just the magma stuff out of the way. Then we have... what else? We have... slate port. And then just lily cup. Okay. I'm going to manually heal here. Because I don't want to just get all the way back to lily cup just to heal. Fight and grants, fight and grants, fight and grants, grants, fight and grants. I'm very low in PP. Okay, I think Typhlosion and Manectric. Also, I just noticed the Dragonair is actually reaching quite the good levels right now. So level 48, so very soon there will be a Dragonite. Nezia is a bit of a pain, but nothing terrible. Okay. And we have another bot in the chat, advertising. They get auto-muted, but it's still annoying because I still get to see them. Quagsire, we have Hidden Power Grass. Okay, level 49. It still doesn't do a ridiculous amount of damage, but it is give or take about as strong as Giga Drain, for example. Which I'd say is well worth it. Now across we go. And then we need to go to Jagged Pass. Swap. I don't have Rock Smash. That is going to complicate things. Let's take the Lotad. Change it for the Aggron. Just to get the final team. Then Rock Smash needs to go somewhere. Either Seviper or Typhlosion. Seviper can't afford the space on the moveset. Typhlosion kinda can. So we lose Smokescreen here for Rock Smash. Then Seviper is going to get the Flamethrower for coverage instead of Glare. I don't think it will matter. Oh, real quick, let's check Fiery Path. Because I forgot to grab the item from in here. And also, I'll need to put strength on something, so... Strength on the Monectric or the Viper. I think I kinda have to put it here. I really wish Glalie could learn strength. Do I trade quick attack for strength? Don't really have many choices. I'm very limited on my team, which is part of the challenge. So, Iron Tail, good move. All this for an antidote. I have a bunch of escape ropes, so I'm just going to use one now. Then in here. I'm going to use one more repel. So I want to get rid of the few repels I have left, pretty much. I'll more or less just be using the explosion through here. Because it slightly is behind what I would like it to be at, levels wise. He's going to Dragonair. Then Carvanha also dies. Intimidate doesn't really bother me. And Metapod also doesn't bother me. Just a free kill. Okay, I'm going to go for Hidden Power on the Marip. Just to avoid the static. Lancet. That basically raises your critical hit rate by 2 levels, which is a huge boost, honestly. But it only works, like it only gets eaten when you are at very low health, like 25%. But if you spec for it, like Endure and whatnot, it is a very good berry. Sometimes it might be even better than Lychee berry. Static. Thankfully we have a lot of lava cookies. Everstone, I totally needed that. Very much needed it. It's not like I already have one and I'm already not using it. Looking at this and like at how I have my bag, I really should do some item organization. So next time we are at the Poke Center, I will just organize some stuff. Okay, Dragonair is level 50. 5 more levels and we'll have Dragonite. We have Hidden Power Dragon. Not the strongest. A second Lance at the berry, okay, that's nice. I'm starting to run low on flame wheels, so I do need to try and save a few if possible. Taunt doesn't bother me. Okay, Tabitha. Artist Kimberly. Okay. Piloswine. I'm going to go into Dragonair. Another one. Yours, that's fine. Hidden Power kills. Slowbro. No, Schmutzam, not Slowbro. I read that wrong. Red's Eyes. Typhlosion should be able to take an Ancient Power. This puts me in Blaze range, which then kills. I will heal out of Blaze range though, just for good measure. Alright. I think I start with Typhlosion. And we'll see after. Bellsprout. Quillfish is next, so he has a poison type team. Thunderbolt might actually not kill me just because of the ridiculous level difference, and Quillfish is kinda tanky. Gulpin. For Gulpin, I think my best bet is just going Glalie. Just Ice Beam twice. Okay, Bite. Then Ice Beam. Coughing. I will just stay in. Ice Beam twice. Well, once apparently was enough. Seviper can deal with Gengar. Didn't expect the Destiny Bond. Okay, Manectric comes in for the Haunter. Thunderbolt does more than Bite. And that's it. I would use the escape rope, but we were just really close anyways, so no point. Now I have some stuff to sell here. X defend, X special, dire hit. Then I need to just make some room in the bag. I'll pick up the antidote. Didn't mean to put it in. Mystic Potter as well. And let's I'll organize a bit. So soda pops, go to the top. Pepper potions right after. Revives right after. Repels go above the escape rope. Lava quickie goes under the revive. Actually, no. There. Max potion goes after the escape rope. Same for full restore. It goes above the lava quickie, so I can actually see it. Silk scarf, blue flute, yeah. So these are the only two items that I'm going to remove. So silk scarf is just useless. It's not useless, but like not worth using over the other items. So then it's just an extra King's Rock that I'll be keeping on me. Good enough. Let's fight these two. So next stop is Slateport. For Gabby and Tai, whatever his name is, if you fight them, if I remember correctly, 99 times, they get glitched out and they stopped moving places, so they will just stay in the exact same spot in Route 111 and you can just keep talking to them back to back, which if you actually put the time into doing a glitch, you will end up with basically the best way to just farm experience, because it's just an infinitely repeatable battle. Now, before we do anything, I need to stock up with soda pops for the rest of the game. So I'll keep doing this until I get down to like 90,000. And that should be enough heals for quite literally the rest of the game. Okay, 90,000, and we have how many? 99 soda pops exactly. So that's beautiful. And now we have to do the stuff here. And after this, we have to make our way back to Lilycove without fly. Which means I quite literally have to get to Lilycove without using fly. Also, can I use cat on Lotad? No. So we still don't have a cat user. We have two trainers that I can do here. Just for a tiny amount of experience, because why not? I forgot to fight them earlier. Then off we go. I really want to do the Trick Master's house, but without cat, that's going to be hard. Super Pearl. And off we go. All the way to Lilycove without using fly, which means I have to go through Fort Tree again, which also means I can just rebuttal these two. Come on, don't critical hit. Okay. Viper and Typhlosion. So I need Crunch and just Hidden Power. Crunch and Hidden Power. do I fight them one more time? After 4-3. They should be on their final version of their team. Repel. And up we go. But they should be on their final version of the team. So I just need to start with Dragonair to surf and we're good. At least should be good. Okay, we are at 4-3. Let's heal up. Like I said, Dragonair first. As long as I can just surf the camera. Oh, never mind. This is the final team, I guess. Thunderbolt stab does more than bite. Confuse Ray doesn't really bother me. Destiny Bond does. But it's all good. So Dragonair needs 4 more levels and then we can have Fly. For Fly I'll just lose Dragon Raids. That will more or less be the final set. Anyways. Just be lining through the grass. And back to Lilycove. The number of times I've had to do this during a challenge because I just didn't happen to have a Fly user is absurd. Like most challenge runs I end up like this with just having to run back to Lilycove. Now real quick, I'm just going to check here. If I remember correctly, these become your fans later on once you beat the league or something, and they give you stuff. And in Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire they just expanded that. Did I get the berry? I did. Alright. So we do the base now, and right after the base I'm just going to end it for today. $69 HP. Heal and off we go. Revival Herb. I don't really care about the happiness since it doesn't do much in this game. It's not like BDSP where happiness is the most busted thing ever. Okay, Tropic Mail instead of Master Ball. Okay, here's the thing. Legendaries are removed, but it is still possible to get them from gifts and static encounters. So I'm just going to leave this here, and that is why I saved the game. So I'm just going to leave that sitting there, like the Ho-Oh. And once the challenge is complete, I might come back to catch it. We'll see. Alright. Flame Wheel on the Shinab. Thunderbolt just kills. Flame Wheel there, then Bite on the Shinab. Flame Wheel and Bite. I do have a very nice and fast team, honestly. So most things we encounter are just a non-issue for the most part. Normally I wouldn't be this particular about having multiple things of the same type, but I just thought it would make the run a lot more interesting. Okay, let's go into a Viper and just Poison Fang. Then use that revival herb from earlier to get rid of it from the inventory, and we'll just move on. I'm not allowed to heal during battles, part of the rules. So it does complicate things quite a bit. Now, Dusclops does have pressure, which might be a pain. Okay, I'm going to finish off the Dusclops. I'm going to Glalie, Bite, Ice Beam, and switch into Dragonair. Bite and Dragonair. Now to heal. I am taking a bit more damage than I was planning. So there is a chance of me ending up in a situation where I will need to go buy more heals. Hopefully it won't happen, but you never know. Anyways, for a water type team, Manectric pretty much sweeps almost everything, unless they have a Kyogre, which would be kinda ironic. Alright. So that's the Lilcove Aqua Base. Then we take a nice look at our team and we move on. Oh wait, I have some stuff I can sell. Just to free up the inventory. So big mushroom. Then the mail and whatnot goes in the box. Rock as well. Alright. I just like to keep the bag organized. And this is where we leave off for today. 3 hours 20 minutes, good enough stopping point. Our team: Typhlosion 49, Manectric 48, almost 49, Seviper 46, almost 47, Glalie 48, Dragonair almost 53, so essentially 2 more levels at 55, and it evolves and we'll have Fly, a nice mixed attacker. The final set I think will just be Hidden Power Grass, Fly, Surf, and Dragon Claw instead of Thunder Wave, and I'll still keep Thunder Wave on the Manectric, but we'll see. Anyways, thanks for watching, see you all next time, whenever that will be, probably tomorrow, but tomorrow I have some stuff to take care of, so I might be too busy. Soon though, so just join the Discord and you'll figure out. Like you'll find out when I'm going to stream again.